What's going on, everybody? Errol here from Sports Geek. How you guys doing tonight? Oh man, happy to be back. Yeah, I'm still sick, still nursing a cold. But yeah, I saw some things going on social media, and I wanted to come on real quick just to make a statement because like I see a lot of people talking about what are the Yankees going to do if Soto doesn't resign with them, right? I see a lot of people talking about their pivot moves, or this move, or that move. And this show should have really been titled like, "No, the Yankees are fucked if they don't sign Juan Soto." That should be the real title, but maybe a little too graphic, maybe a little too intense. So no, they have to resign him. There is no other move. And here's the exercise I'd like to show you that I was doing earlier today. Let me share the screen. There we go. Okay, so here's a current Yankee payroll table. Current payroll allocations 193 mil, with arbitration and things like that, 229 mil, right? So if we're trying to remain under the $300 million mark or whatever that tax is going to be, because every year they kind of either raise it a little bit and give you a little bit more cushion. Right now we have, if you do 229 minus the 300 million, you're at $71 million, correct? So here's the game that I want to play. I want to play the game of what can we build with that 71 million and try and sign Soto and build a team, because obviously people feel that they have a lot more need that they need to address. And they do. It's not a lot, but they do. They have some needs that need to be addressed. But let me show what I came up with. It's nothing too crazy, right? But let's see if I could do it here. Screen and do a window. Share window. Perfect. And then I'll show this. So just keep that $71 million in mind, okay? Keep the 71. You guys probably cannot see this, so let me go like this. Come on. Why can't I get this to go bigger? Come on, damn it. Zoom. There we go. Let me see how this looks on your screen. Yeah, that's better. You guys can see that. Perfect. Good. All right, so check this out. Current payroll projections for 2025, $229 million. What I would do, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying we need more money. We need more money, plain and simple, okay? Trade Nestor, trade Trevino, trade LeMahieu, trade Grisham, okay? This will net an approximate $26 million. How? Well, first of all, nobody's going to absorb LeMahieu's full $15 million a year. But if we can get somebody to say, take $10 million of it, we'll pay $5 million, throw in a prospect, see if someone's willing to take that contract for a veteran, utility player that might be on his last leg. For $10 million, we eat 5, they take the 10, throw in a prospect. I'm not sure why that couldn't happen, okay? Trevino is going to be about $3 million. Nestor's about $8 million. Grisham's $5 million. Like I said, that's $26 million right there added to the $71 million that's currently available. So it's $97 million available to spend. Okay, how would I spend that? I'm gonna throw Soto $52 million a year. $52 million times 12 or 13 is going to equal $624 for 12 or $676 for 13. You can even stretch it out to 14 if you want, but whatever. I'm at $52 million. Let's just go crazy, okay? I would take a flyer on Walker Buehler and or Shane Bieber, or both. You could probably get Walker Buehler for about $5 million a year. Maybe give him a two-year deal with a second-year option, okay? Probably Shane for about maybe $18 million, okay? And then I go after Willie Adames. Willie Adames is probably going to ask for about 26 or 28 million on a 5, maybe 6-year, maybe even 7-year deal. And then I'd move Jazz to second, ask Willie to play third. Now, I like Jazz at third, but you know what? If we move to second, he could, with his strong arm, he can help Soto with relays coming to home plate. And then with Caleb Durbin in the wings, he can learn from Jazz, be the utility guy, and then I'd also move Oswald Cabrera, believe it or not. With these moves right here, Soto's 52, Walker's 5, Shane's 18, and Willie's 26. I'm at $96 million. So that's basically $1 million below the $300 million mark. Now, wishful thinking would be to trade for Bellinger or Yandy Diaz. Now, I like Bellinger. The Cubs want to cut some payroll, but I don't think we're going to eat. Like I personally, here's my opinion. I don't think the Yankees can trade Marcus Stroman. Well, let me stop. I think they can trade him, but they're not going to. I'll tell you why. They should trade him, but they're not. Cashman, dude, he's a loyal dude. I'm telling you right now. He doesn't like to uproot families. You've seen it. They will live and die with these horrible players that don't perform. They'd rather just trade them or throw in a couple of prospects just to get rid of them. They just don't do it. I think because Stroman took less to come to the Yankees. Remember, he was offered more money by other teams. He took a pay cut because he wanted to be a Yankee. That goes a long way for Cashman. I'm telling you right now, it goes a hell of a long way. And I could be wrong, but I've heard him talk about Glaber, how a kid wants to be a Yankee for life. I'm sure it's not easy for him to not renew his contract because Cashman likes players who wants to be Yankees. That's just how he is. But I don't think if they can move Stroman, that's an additional $18 million. But I just don't see it. I want it to happen. I don't see it. So anyway, the Cubs aren't going to absorb all of Bellinger's contract. The Yankees aren't taking on the $27 million. So the only other would be a Yandy Diaz or maybe Santana from the Twins, right? But still, now you're over the $300 million mark with those two additional signings. But you automatically become better with either Yandy Diaz or Santana, Willie Adames playing third, Jazz move to second, take a flyer on Walker Buehler and Shane Bieber if you can get both of them if possible, and still give Soto a good payday and make him the highest AAV player today and a decent contract for 13 years. That's how I see it. I mean, there's no need for LeMahieu. You can get a cheaper option to have a utility center fielder. You could trade Nestor, get that money off the books, get some prospects back. Or maybe trade Nestor to the Cardinals for Brendan Donovan. The problem is when you bring in Brendan Donovan to play second base, Jazz stays at third, you kind of lose out on Willie, right? I like Willie Adames. That'd be a cool pickup, real cool pickup. Cool dude too, gamer, freaking gamer. Same thing with Bellinger. He's a gamer. These guys put the bat on the ball and put the ball in play. So just food for thought, because I'm so sick of people saying they can pick up 5 or 6 guys. Listen, guys, I paid Soto, picked up 2 kind of injury-prone pitchers right there for basically, decent amount of money, a position player, and I still didn't get first base fixed yet. And just between Soto's money, Willie's money, and say Bieber's money, I mean, come on. It's crazy. So with Bieber and Soto, let me see here. Let me go. Adames, so 20, it's probably 28 maybe, and then maybe 18. So $46 million right there. Plus $5 million. There's Soto's, that's $51 million. So for 3 players, that's Soto's money. So what I'm saying is they have to resign. So they're a much better team with Juan Soto. Those 3, even if I picked up Shane Bieber, Walker Buehler, and Willie Adames, it doesn't. I guarantee they don't add up the WAR that Juan Soto produces. Wins against replacements. I think he was at 8 or 8.9 or whatever the hell he is. So yeah, it does. The money doesn't make sense. You can't just go try and get 5 or 6 players and fix a team if you don't sign Soto. The The AA value that it costs every year is way too much. So just food for thought, guys. Food for thought. Food for thought about Juan Soto. So the talk about pivoting, there's no pivot. You re-sign him, you get him back, you get him in the fold, and you build around him. Whether that's using prospects like Dominguez, Caleb Durbin, possibly a utility role, let him learn behind Jazz or whoever you pick up for second base. I also like and we still Luke Weaver. See, I don't worry about the bullpen that much. Luke Weaver can still be our closer, and the Yankees kind of breed relievers. So I'm pretty sure there's guys ready in AAA that can come up and backfill with the Yankees. Plus, they still have JT Brubaker. They still have Cody Poteet. There's guys here that can fill roles. Would I like them to go get like an ace closer to have one more just in case Luke Weaver falters? Absolutely. Jeff Hoffman's a good name. Helsley from the Cardinals, another good name. But Tanner Scott would be my favorite, but that's going to cost a ton of money. More money that they don't have. And here's the reality. I shouldn't say that. The Yankees have money. I'm sick and tired of people saying if they get Soto, they can't get anybody else. No, they can get other people. They can get other people. They have money to spend. Trust me. Because all Hal has to say is, dude, I got a taste of that World Series ring that was so close yet so far away. We need to go back, and I want to go over that $300, that little Cohen tax, that $300 million mark. So suppose they're 323 days. Who gives a shit? They can reset it next year. They could trade players. They probably can't do much at deadline, but dude, if they were to get a solid reliever and pick up a few guys like I just said before, they're looking like a whole new team that can compete with the Dodgers, and that's what you want. To feel that, forget everybody else. Build a team to try and beat the Dodgers. Match the depth for depth in the lineup. And like I said, I'm not worried about the Yankee bullpen. They breed bullpen people. They somehow tap into these guys, and somehow, I don't know what they do. I don't know what Matt Blake is doing over there, but he's got the sauce. He's like Chef Curry. Anyway, guys, just want to jump on real quick. There's nothing happening. I just want to basically say, like I said, I'm still sick. But I just see a lot of people say that we got to pivot. We got to pivot. We got to pivot. There's no fucking pivot. Sign Soto and then build a team around Soto. And like I said, I just gave you 4 scenarios right there that you can pick up guys at $97 million available to spend. If they trade Trevino, eat some of LeMahieu's contract, trade him, trade Grisham, and trade Nestor. And you got an additional $26 million. Like I said, I don't think they can trade Marcus Stroman. I think because of his cheaper value, came into the Yankees once again for a pay cut. I think Cashman's going to be loyal to him. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe he'll think like, hey, bro, love to keep you. You're a gamer, but we're moving in a different direction. I don't know what he's going to say, though. So, anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Oh, my God. Excuse me. I was about to mute that. Sorry. Dying over here. Anyway, have a good night, guys. I will see you soon. Just want to jump on real quick, give you my little play analysis of how the Yankees can still spend money, field a good team, and still sign Soto. Stay cool, stay safe. I'll see you guys soon. I'm Errol from Sports Geek. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later in the week. Peace.